morning and welcome to Wake Up Western. I'm Alina Voronenko.
And I'm Connor Mills. Here are today's top stories.
It's no secret WCU is experiencing rapid student growth as a state institution, and this week the university released its plan on how it seeks to deal with an ever-growing student population.
The 2020 plan, as it's named, is made up of several different aspects of the university that are being heavily influenced by the growing student population of WCU, with areas such as residential living, student dining, and even parking for students and staff. The 2020 plan is set to offer solutions to these areas that need adjusting.
Wake Up Western's very own Dalton Hummer sat down with a university representative to talk more in depth about the plan and how it will directly influence today's students.
Welcome back to Wake Up Western. I'm Dalton Hummer. Today we're going to be talking about the 2020 plan. The 2020 plan is Western Carolina University's long-term project that deals with the expansion of infrastructure on campus, an increase to the student body, and a better overall experience for students. However, with these expansions and accommodations, there may come an increase in tuition and fees for students here at Western. Here to talk about the 2020 plan is Tammy Haskett.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us today.
Mm-hmm.
With the increase in number of students on campus, how is the 2020 plan going to accommodate us?
Well, if you'll think about what the main emphasis areas for the 2020 plan are, if you look at the website, the main goals are to enrich the total student experience. Mm-hmm. So I've been here for probably 28 years, and I've noticed that Western always rises to the occasion when it comes to the students. Students are first and foremost at the core of everything that we do. It will mean some changes that some people will probably look at as maybe good. Well, certainly good. Some people will probably look at it as bad. With those changes, many times it does mean the financial aspect of increased tuition and fees in order to have the kind of resources that students like to have.
We know that the tuition and fees will increase in the coming years.
Mm-hmm.
How will that affect current students?
I think it will make it certainly difficult for all students to be able to afford going to college, but we're not alone in that. That's going to be really a university-wide general administration initiative. I'm hopeful that in addition to the changes that are taking place not only on our campus but also through the university system, that there will be other financial aid aspects that will come into play to help assist the students. I do see that Western has continued to keep our fees lower than most if you look at what the other fees are for the other institutions.
The 2020 plan mentions improvements to infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
What improvements to the infrastructure will occur dealing with residential living?
If you've had an opportunity to look at the master plan, and I would urge you and all other students to really look at what the consultants have done for our master plan. And I know the first plan that they brought to campus and the resulting meetings that we had with them did really, I think, hone more into what we want to see as an institution. There will be additional residence halls. There will be additional classroom buildings built. In looking at what's coming down the road, I'll probably be retired at that point, but as an alum, it makes me really happy to see the changes that can occur if we get the funding to do so.
With the increase in students,
Mm-hmm.
how will the 2020 plan accompany job opportunities on campus?
Are you talking about student employment?
Yes, student employment.
Okay. As with everything, there is usually a budget makeup that goes into it. The more students that you have enroll in an institution, that means then more faculty that can be hired, Along with that does come additional financial aid situations, as well as job opportunities within those. So there is and I don't know the ratio for that. That would be a business affairs person to answer that. But I do know there is a direct correlation between the increase in student population and the amount of resources that we're able to offer to you.
How will the 2020 plan change the student life regarding activities on campus?
I think we'll see more green space. That is one of the major comments that came about as part of the master plan, which goes very closely, follows the vision of the 2020. They're definitely intertwined, and there will be some buildings that will go down. Some people that have an affinity to older buildings have had some issues with that, but I think it will mean that a lot of new resources will be available to the students for their classroom experiences, out of classroom experiences, all of the extracurricular kinds of things that go along with that.
Thank you so much for your time today, Mrs. Haskett.
You're quite welcome.
For those of you interested in finding out more about the 2020 plan and how it can affect you, visit the website below for more information.
Once again, thank you, Dalton Hummer, for that interview. And Connor, how do you feel about the 2020 plan?
Well, Alina, to be honest, I am really looking forward to the expansion and the growth on campus. I, for one, cannot wait to see this campus grow larger, and it's just really exciting to see how things will play out in the future.
Definitely. It'll be nice to have a little more space in the parking lot, you know. Be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Butter, America's lube. We all know butter to be a key player in the kitchen. But have you ever thought, what else can my butter offer me? Hi, y'all. I'm Paula Dean, introducing Red Tub Butter, the new all-purpose butter. Let us grease around and see this exciting new innovation. Are you tired of losing all your endorsers? Oh wait, that's just me. Are you tired of eating just plain old butter? Do you wish your butter could do more? With Red Tub Butter, you can do more. Take a loaf of bread and a big chunk of butter, then go ahead and slap it on the sandwich. Not only is it good to the last bite, but it will change your life with its all-purpose formula. You'll never have to leave the kitchen again. Are you tired of being called a racist? Oh wait, that's just me. Are you tired of spending all your money on makeup? Well listen, forget CoverGirl, y'all. Just cover yourself with Red Tub Cover Butter. All you do is take a tablespoon of Red Tub Butter and mix it with your free included Red Tub Powder. Spread it evenly across and comfortably across your face to get that gooey yellow glow that will keep you as fresh as a cake. And the butter will be sure to clean out your pores too, y'all. Are you tired of crying yourself to sleep every night? Oh wait, that's just me. Are you tired of having to clean your dishes every 6 hours? With Red Tub Butter, all you gotta do is get tough and gritty. Apply the butter like you mean it, and then scrub, scrub, and scrub again to get that sparkle you're looking for. Your family will always wonder why your pans at home are so clean. This special offer is yours today for $29.99 if you call within the next 24 hours. But wait, call within the next 30 minutes and receive 2 Red Tub Butters with Red Tub Powder for only 3 payments of $9.95, y'all. Call 1-800-RED-TUB today. And y'all come back now, you hear?
And we are back in Wake Up Western.
Well, lacrosse started in the 17th century as a Native American sport, and now Western Carolina University started their own lacrosse team in the 21st century.
The lacrosse team has just started and are looking for people to play, whether you have experience or not. Even if someone wants to play but doesn't know how, The guys out there will give you tips on how to catch and shoot. WCU's lacrosse team is only a club for now and are already practicing on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Well, this team is trying to schedule 4 games for the spring semester with opponents like Asheville, right down the road, UNCG, little ways away, and Charlotte, about 3.5 hours away from here.
I guess it would be a lot of blood on the lacrosse field, Connor. That would attract a gang of zombies.
Well, Alina, I heard there was some on campus recently. WCU just welcomed the Zombies on Campus interactive play. Let's hear our very own correspondent Barrett Boyles interviewing the director and lead actress.
Welcome back to Wake Up Western. I'm Barrett Boyles here with D.V. Caitlin, writer, director, and producer of the upcoming show, Zombies on Campus, A Slaughterpocalypse, showing November 13th through the 19th in the Bardo Performing Arts Center. D.V., we are extremely happy to have you here on the show, today with one of your actors, Paige Smith, who plays the role of Charlotte in the show. D.V., I think the question on everybody's mind is why zombies? You know, what was your writing process for this show?
Well, the genre is really, really popular. Shows like The Walking Dead, et cetera, et cetera. I knew that we had to sort of go a different route if we wanted to, involve more audience, different kind of audience coming to the theater. That's really the thesis of this particular idea. I was looking for zombie plays. One of our restrictions was it was the big cast show for theater. So that was one of the things. I just could not find anything that I liked, that I wanted to get involved with, that suited our needs. So I went to the director of stage and screen and said, how about if I write it? And he said, I would love to do a premiere. And I said, done deal. So
Good deal. If you could pinpoint one main theme of the show, morally or something like that, what would you say it would be?
Well, I think one of the things that is really interesting about theater and theater students is that what they come away from their education with are skill sets that are kind of just built into what we do. Collaboration, get it done at any cost, etc. This story causes these students who are doing a production of the Scottish play to come together, get over their differences, and work together to, in essence, survive in a very funny way.
Awesome. Now, Paige, what was the hardest part about portraying Charlotte?
I would have to say because she's such a stock character, and they're all stock characters, and the writing in itself is so funny that it makes our job really easy, but you have to take this character and give her a background and make her a real person, and not just funny, but believably funny, and just put meaning behind everything she does, no matter how ridiculous it is.
Okay. What was the makeup like for the show? I think the audience is probably really interested in seeing that. Like, how was it for you, and what was the inspiration behind the makeup of the show, as far as the characters?
Well, we actually were really lucky to get a gentleman named Andre Freitas to come to campus to do a workshop. Andre did Zombieland, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, X-Men First Class, among a bunch of other, really mainstream things, and came in and showed us some really great techniques that really helped solidify the unique design. We have 3 stages of zombie in this thing. So there's the recently turned, the medium turned, and then the old stubborn zombies.
That's awesome. How long did it take to do makeup?
In the master class that we did, it took about an hour, maybe not that long. It took about half an hour or so per person, and that was with him stopping and answering questions. So once it's down to a science, it can actually go pretty quickly, but it was so fascinating to watch.
Wow, I bet. One special part about the show is audience involvement.
Yes.
What can the audience expect from the show?
Well, I think they should come expecting to laugh a lot. They should come expecting to be interacted with, potentially handed things. Somebody may even sit on their knees. We don't overdo it, but it's just that little extra thing that involves the audience. And something interesting about this production is that the audience is actually on the stage with us.
Oh, wow.
So we're in a modified thrust, so it's basically 3/4, not a full round, but 3/4 3-sided seating. And the audience is right there within, several feet of the action. So it's very up close and personal.
So is there a special way that the audience would have to get up on the stage, or is it just kind of like first come, first serve?
It is general admission, so if you want center seating, you want to come a little bit early, but other than that, it's wherever you sort of prefer to sit.
Wow. Okay, and one last thing. What do you think the audience can take away from this show, other than brains?
Well, it's really about overcoming adversity and finding humor in any situation, and something so farcical as zombie outbreak on campus. Just kind of says, hey, anything can happen at any time, and let's be ready.
Well, I appreciate you coming by. I'm really looking forward to the show. Yeah, it's been a pleasure having you. And make sure you come by and make time to see Zombies on Campus, A Slaughter Apocalypse,
Got it.
showing November 13th through the 19th in our very own Bardo Performing Arts Center. Coming up next is an exclusive on our Campus 2020 vision.
Thank you, Barrett, for that interview.
So Connor, did you get a chance to go check out the zombie play?
I actually did. I thought the makeup was fantastic, but what I heard was that the guy who does the makeup for The Walking Dead, actually, the lead makeup designer, actually came and showed us, Western Carolina University, some tips and tricks about how to do the makeup. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely took a lot of time in preparation for that, so that was really cool. Definitely. Okay, well, we'll be back after the small break.
Do you have unorganized dressers?
Are you tired of having wrinkled clothes and don't have time to iron them in the morning?
Is it a hassle to fold your clothes after a long day?
Then we have the product for you, the Fold Me Crazy. It's an easy-to-use plastic invention that makes folding your clothes into a breeze.
The Fold Me Crazy is as easy as 1, 2, 3. It's so easy, it's got me going folding crazy.
Hey now, Austin, don't go folding crazy on me quite yet. You haven't even seen what this thing can really do.
There's more?
Here, I've got this laundry basket of unfolded clothes. Go crazy!
So you put a shirt here. Then you fold the sleeves in first, like this. Then fold the bottom part up like this.
You can even fold your English homework. It's as simple as A, B, and C.
No way. Could it even fold a burrito?
I don't know. Let's give it a shot. 1, 2, and 3. Guess not.
So does this invention make folding clothes faster?
Of course it does, silly. Because of the patented design of the Fold Me Crazy, these holes make it aerodynamic.
Well, I have an idea. How about you fold the clothes normally and I'll fold it with the Fold Me Crazy. We will see who can fold a faster and neater pile of clothes in 10 seconds.
You're on.
Stop.
Hammer time. The Fold Me Crazy is basically an awesome invention that helps day-to-day people fold their clothes faster and more efficiently.
To get one of these awesome products, all you have to do is call 1-800-GO-FOLD-YOURSELF. And you can even order it from the web at www.gofoldyourself.com. If you order in the next 30 minutes, you get a second Fold Me Crazy for free.
Wow.
How about that Fold Me Crazy? I wish I had one. Well,
Me too.
Alina, let's talk about our football team.
Definitely. I think they're giving a lot of effort, and this year, I mean, a lot of times they just fell short. You know, if they just pulled that last second play or that limit game, I mean, they almost had it. Yeah, so next year is definitely going to be something to look forward to. On November 16th, our Western Carolina Catamounts took on the Furman Paladins in football for a last home game.
The team was playing in the 30-year anniversary of the WCU run to the D1 NCAA championship game in 1983. This included a reunion for people a part of the 1983 team, like former athletes, trainers, and managers. It was especially special due to the Paladins meeting WCU twice in the 1983 season. Going back to the game, although the Paladins led off with a 12-0 through the second quarter, the Catamounts were able to keep up a fight till the end of about the third quarter. But in the end, the Paladins came out with the win, ending the game with a score of 32-20. Tough loss, real tough loss.
Definitely, and that's what I'm talking about. It's really close, but fallen short, unfortunately. Despite the loss from the game, we still have great school pride. Go Cats!
Well, it's come to the conclusion. Thank you for being with us today. You stay classy, Cats.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Get those good grades.